next technique is going to be in lying on your back. But before I do that, there are a couple of techniques that I forgot to show you in the standing seated position. So the two techniques that I forgot to show you, one of them, you've seen it with a ball, with peeling the deltoid away on the front as well as in the back area. So instead of a ball, you could use the heel of your hand. So you're feeling for the fibers of the deltoid, and as you move downward, you can start to feel it moving into the center of the outside bone, right about here. And so you just want to move off to the front right there, and here's your chest muscle, your biceps, so it's right in that area there. So what you can do is you can place your palm and right in that area, and as you rotate inward with your arm, you're pushing the deltoid upward and away. So I'm doing that a few times. And then on the back side, you got triceps here and deltoid coming down this way. So right in this area, you could hook your fingers there. And as you rotate your arm outward, you pull the fingers forward. So you're able to peel that area away. The third technique is for the middle muscle belly of the deltoid. You place the heel of your hand on the front, the fingers on the back, and basically you squeeze the muscle and you move forward and back and up and down. Forward and back, up and down. And you can rotate your arm and by maintaining the stability on the muscle, so the muscle moves between your heel and your fingers. And then the last technique that I forgot to show you is with the hockey stick. You can use the top portion of the blade on the side of your trunk to get serratus anterior. So I'm using this hand to reinforce, but I'm going to take it away for demonstration purposes. But you're taking the skin with you. So you have your shirt on and you're moving the tissues up and down, reposition. So you're getting this portion right here. So I'm just applying the pressure here with this hand, just to give you a visual. I'm going to take my hand away so you can see how it looks. Okay, now we'll move to lying on your back. So lying on your back, you can use a foam roller. And now we're going to use more of the foam roller on the videos with the back muscles. So we're going to get more in depth with lats, traps, and the other muscles. So we'll do a little bit on the back with the foam roller to capture the lats and the rotator cuff muscles. So the muscles on the back side of the shoulder blade. So first we're going to do the foam roller, and then we'll get into using the softball and lacrosse ball. So I have the foam roller a little bit off to the edge of my trunk. And what I'm doing is rolling on the rotator cuff muscles. Now, it'll only capture from the muscles below the ribs. So infraspinatus, teres major, minor, and the lats, of course. As I move upward, the foam roller is going down to the bottom portion of my shoulder blade. And I move downward, the foam roller moves upward onto the rotator cuff muscles. So it captures that portion there. Now we're going to move and get into the lacrosse ball and softball. Now with the softball, I place it directly on the shoulder blade. This right now, it's still below the ridge. And so I'm moving side to side. I could go into circular motion, reposition it, moving it more outward, and using my arm to rotate as well instead of my body. And then reposition it so that I'm a little bit higher. So I'm going to grasp the bottom portion of the rotator cuff muscles, as well as lats and teres major. Now I'll use a lacrosse ball. Very similar techniques, but because it's narrower, you could get into the muscle fibers more. Now, I generally like to do this first on the wall because you could use more of the techniques to get into the fibers, but you don't have to press in, so you could be safeguarded that way. Once you get on the floor, you use your body weight, which adds more pressure. So my preference is for you to start on the wall. Once you feel comfortable or you can't apply enough pressure, then you could go towards the floor. Now you may come across some trigger points because there's a lot of them in the rotator cuff muscles. So you may feel like a ghostly feel, referring down your arm, across your back, even down towards your wrist area. And you may be activating trigger points. And in my introduction video, we talked about how to go about treating those trigger points. Okay, now we're going to move into the face down position.